It's my third time doing it. I made the same mistake I made in the first one. But anyway, I just got finished watching I Called in Victoria, so you know I'm amped. Now, welcome to the channel where anime and manga means more. And this time we were talking about Hunter x Hunter, right? Or my bad, X Hunter. I'm going to say X Hunter X. My bad, Hunter Hunter, right? So anyway, let me just start off where I left off. Okay, we in the Hunter exam. They're introducing, new characters, and they introduce a likable character. Seems like he's getting along. Everybody, he's going to join the group and whatnot. And you find out he's going around just trying to get rid of the new guys and think it's funny. And people actually do stuff like that, so I can get that. And I was kind of mad, but I was kind of mad because, this guy seemed like a cool character and whatnot, and he flipped. But I liked it because it's not typical, you know what I'm saying? Everybody does the same thing. This time, I like it when an anime or a manga doesn't give me everything I want. Like what I said with the Arietti review. The ending was not what I wanted, but it was still good. As long as you're good and you give me a variety of things, I'm going to like it. Or even if you only give me one thing, but done in a different way, I like it. But I don't want to get everything I want. When you get everything you want, then it's predictable. Whatever I want next is what's going to happen. They introduced another character, Hanzo. Now, the reason I'm bringing up these characters is just to let you know, I'm trying to move fast because last time I did this review, it took a long time, and you know how it is when you Anyway, they bring in Hanzo. Now, he seems like a joke, and we laughing at him the whole time because he's coming up. It seems like he lacks a little bit of common sense, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But you see him making it through the Hunters game. He's like, how's he doing this? And you see he's a ninja, and you're thinking, oh, this guy ain't all that good. Find out he's like the third strongest in there. He supersedes everybody in that exam except for 2 people. And those 2 people are very good. So that was another thing I liked. Characters are surprising. You know what I'm saying? They're not scared of getting rid of certain characters. Secondary characters, they can get rid of. Tertiary, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? It's not this North Star get rid of characters, but they're not scared to let somebody go, let somebody have it. We got different factions that we can look forward to. You got hunters, you got assassins, you got ninjas, so you got variety of different things. Now these tests, some of these tests is kind of like ridiculous, but it's fun. Now I'm a One Piece fan, so obviously, even if it's ridiculous, I'm willing to accept it. A couple things ridiculous. Just keep that in mind when you're watching this. Now, Hisoka, just to let you know, that guy needs to die. When I seen him in the Hunters exam, I want him dead right then. I'm sorry, but anyway, I know it's not real, but I want him dead right then. Now, Killua, I was thinking, man, does he need to die? You know what I'm saying? Because if you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. He did something in there, and I said, man, I don't know if this boy needs to die too. Now, certain things in this manga is a little bit predictable. Not much, just a little bit, which I like. Because you got to have some kind of, you don't have to, but it's nice to have certain things that you can predict because it keeps you in there like, oh, yes, I knew I was right. You know what I'm saying? You get that every so often. Everything ain't just super unpredictable where you just get confused at a certain point in time where you're just like, I don't know what's going to happen. You just, along for the ride. Which can work in certain series, but the way they're doing this is right. It's not typical shonen. It's shonen. You can see it's typical. You can see it's shonen, but it's not typical. They do things outside the box. They're willing to let people go. This not common thing. They do it too in here, but they don't drive it down your throat like Fairy Tail. Another thing. It's funny. It's funny at a certain point. One point that had me laugh, the part that had me laughing the most was when Homeboy from the Mafia guy, he was one of the Mafia hitmen or whatever, he used all his might, slung around, pivot his foot, leaned into it, put all his might into it, boom, hits the guy, right? And you see how the angle he hit him, that would have killed the regular person. Bust his fingers. That had me laughing. That had me laughing so hard. And they got some mystery to this. Matter of fact, the whole thing's a mystery because they're going hunting for the dad. And we seen a little bit about the dad, a little about what's going on, and it's a little bit of mystery to it. I like mystery. I like being able to figure things out. One thing I don't like the way they did, now it might be the translation. Go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, because it might be the translation that I seen that's messed up. The way they explained them was just horrible. We already seen this energy in so many different things. The Force in Star Wars, Hockey in One Piece. We seen Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach, Naruto, all these things, Dragon Ball Z. All these things got this little energy thing. A lot of other series got these little energy things. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody has some kind of special ability that they can use. So we don't need a whole bunch of this is what happened, this is how it. Just say people got energy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to dig too deep. And when they dug too deep and randomly, they were randomly explaining this how this worked, this how this worked, this how, and it lost me. I was like, huh. All they had to do was say, people have energy, whatever, and it comes from this. Now, it's divided up into 4 different areas, and then explain those 4 different areas individually. I would have been all right. You know what I'm saying? Explain them, not in great detail. We don't need detail because we've seen this before so many times. Explain it plain and simple. Give us a brief outline, a brief explanation, and that's it. That's all we need. Now, Hatsu was explained very well, but like I said, the translation might have been what messed it up in the first thing. Man, am I taking too long? Yeah, I'm taking too long. Let's hurry up and fast forward. But Hatsu was explained very well. We got the tournament, which I like. You already know I like tournaments. And now I'm at the point where they're looking for the dad, they're looking for the game, and yada, 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 and hunting them. So we still get this mystery. We still get characters. Each one had their own abilities, their own personalities, everything. So that's what I'm digging about this series. Go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Rate the video, subscribe, and all that other good jazz. And I'm out. Peace. I'm talking real fast because I'm thinking that the cameras are getting ready to cut off, and I don't want that to happen. And plus, I'm taking a lot longer than what I thought I originally planned. And by me doing this long thing, even though I'm doing it fast, I'm wasting a lot of time.